G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic sock show on the internet. No Hollywood style production today, I ain't got time to do that for every video. Just watch more of them and I'll do it more. Subscriptions, memberships, all that shit's available. But I just want to give you some thoughts. I've watched the Thomas Frank's first press conference as the gaffer and the embargoed section. There's a couple of things. Look, overall, yeah, I thought it was good. No doubt about it, good. I like his demeanour. It's very calming, isn't it? Very calming. You know, I watched it when I watched the first bit when I woke up this morning, and I almost felt like just not getting out of bed. Just sort of, you know, oh, isn't he soothing? Now, what something I did find interesting was a lot of the answers he gave. In essence, he was saying the same things that Ange would say in press conferences. So I'm wondering how, but I mean, he obviously does it in a calmer manner and doesn't get so bristly. But the actual things he's saying are quite similar. So, for instance, he was asked about, you know, Son and Romero, whether they're coming or going, and he kept on saying, was the effect of, look, all I care about is they're here, they're playing tomorrow. That's all I'm worried about. And Ange was saying similar things over like Harry Kane when he first joined, and about incomings as well, about, you know, Morgan Gibbs White straight away. And Frank said a couple of times, I'm not going to talk about players that aren't at the club. Very simple, matter of fact. Got asked the same question a couple of times and he said the same thing. Whereas Ange, after about getting asked the same question about 5 or 6 times, he started getting the shits a bit. I don't think Frank will do that. So, good intention from Frank. I like the fact that he's saying we need to play attacking football, but you need to defend as well. That's always nice, isn't it? Just a little bit. Attack more and defend a bit. But you know, we do need to turn things around a little bit in the league. He quoted our motto. He said one of his memories of Tottenham was the 99 League Cup, because there was a Danish player playing. Saying competing on all fronts. One thing that I wasn't too fussed on, and not that this is a cardinal sin or anything like that, but when he was being asked about competing on all fronts, and he said that 2019 was the last year that we attacked on all fronts, and I don't think we did really. Okay, we got to the Champions League final and did well in the league, but there's that to me is coming out empty-handed, you know. I don't know, but anyway, look, that's a real bloody minor thing. Like, no, overall I liked it. I'm looking forward to it, you know. I actually did like a couple of things he said about. He said he's very clear in what he wants from the players in all phases of play, and I like that. Whenever I hear old footballers talk and they talk about gaffers that they really like playing for, a common theme is when the instructions are clear. Clarity is very important to a footballer. That's my reckoning. Now, just I was saying earlier how Frank he seems very calm, you know. I don't know what he's like behind closed doors, you know. But I can't imagine he's too much different. He seems to be sort of a fairly sort of authentic person. And I think that could work out well as well, because I remember something Brian Clough used to say years ago, which was he liked his players to be relaxed. So I mean back in the day that meant going out for a few beers before a cup final or things like that. So maybe times have changed a little bit since then. But when you're relaxed, you do better. And like, I know I'm not a professional footballer, but when I was champion sim racer, the races where I was completely relaxed are where the car drives itself. Whereas when you're a bit tense, you can still be good, but I don't know, you can snatch a bit. So maybe it's the same in football. When you're relaxed, you're more in the flow of the game. You're doing things without thinking. I like, you know, I was talking about Ricky Villiers' goal yesterday, and I remember an interview with him after the game. I think it was. It might have been after the game. It's soon after. And they're saying, well, what did you do? And he kind of said, well, I don't know, just just wanting to score a goal. Excuse me. Speaking of which, there's been no update on the storm. The debate that's taking the internet by storm. Steve Perriman, fullback or wingback? Now, I presented a case yesterday. We're looking for evidence. Will the book, the mysterious W.H. Smith book, surface? Where there's a diagram of every player. And I forgot to say yesterday that Johnny Bethnal Green, to his best recollection, he said the book said that Steve Perriman was in the left-hand side of the penalty area. Now, I mean, it just adds another layer of complexity. But until that's cleared up, I'll just give you this little bit of evidence here. Look, okay, let's put my finger around it here, I reckon. This will do. See that? That is a wingback. And then this one here, look at that. Inverted fullback. There you go. It's not a new thing. And you've got to bear in mind that whereas on the left-hand side, Chris Hughton had I'd say surety. Tony Galvin was usually on the wing, on the left. The rest of the midfield, hey, qu'est-ce que c'est? I don't know. Where were they going to be? Glenn Hoddle. I mean, Ricky Villiers was supposed to be on the right, so he'd be the guy in front of Steve, but I don't know, man. So Steve had a lot of covering to do. He had to make sure that his defensive duties were taken care of, but he still got forward an awful lot. So there we go. So I'm looking forward to the game tonight. Now, what time is it? It's about it's coming up to 5 p.m. here. Because it's midnight, I'll see how I go for a watch along. If I'm too knackered, I won't do it. But I probably will get a little bit excited as the hours draw nearer. I'll be in the usual conundrum of whether I should have a little sleep beforehand or not. Probably not. I might do a bit of video editing or stuff like that. I have an idea or two. It's been fun, actually. The last couple of days, as I've been driving, or last few days I've been driving out, lots of ideas have been popping into my head for things to do. It's just a question of time. So thanks for watching, everyone, because the more people that watch, the more money I get and the more time I can spend on it. But exercising my creative muscle is my main motivation, and being paid by YouTube allows me to do that. It's quite simple. But even when, I know during the off season, viewers have been a bit lean. I think I've lost a few viewers from Australia who are more Ange followers, which is fine. I was expecting that. So I'm kind of having to build it back up again. But I just do it. I just enjoy it. I just enjoy doing silly things and not taking it so seriously. Although when Reading and Tottenham Hotspur take the pitch tonight, boys are going to be bloody serious. Unless we lose. Look, if we lose, I'm going to say it's a friendly. And if we win, I'll say, ha-ha, this is a sign of things to come. I'm excited. Look, I'm excited to see. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. I'm excited to see what the new formation could be. I'm excited to see what Kudus can do. That's the new toy, isn't it? That's the new present under the Christmas tree. I'm just looking forward to seeing what he can do. And Frank said that I think Romero and Son will be playing alternate halves. Judging from what he said in the press conference, he said they'd be playing each half. I think he said that. Might be wrong on that one. It's just good to see him back, isn't it? It's good to see the mighty Tottenham Hotspur, by far the greatest team the world's ever seen. The Lily Whites come out on the pitch. Win, lose or draw, I'm going to be there. And this is where it all starts, folks. The 2025-26 season. Oh my God, it sounds like something from a science fiction movie now. Oh God, I'm old. Anyway, hopefully I will do the watch along and see you a bit later. But we'll see how we go. I probably will. Let's hope we win. I will watch it anyway. It's just whether I've got the energy or gumption to, be entertaining. I don't want to be some tired old fart for you lot. Plus, I don't enjoy it if I'm tired. I'll see you later on with a bit of luck. Peace and love, man. Come on, you Spurs. Or the other way. Peace and love. You know how it goes. See ya.